It's confusing and not easy to create slide deck presentations. So in this video, we're going to talk about do's and don'ts of creating an awesome slide deck presentation. So that's coming up. Welcome to the only channel where you get free PDF summary and worksheet copy of each video we make. If you are not subscribed, then click the link in the section below so you are all set. Slide deck presentations are the most effective ways to express your ideas. If you have a whole lot of ideas and want the audience to remember each one of them, then slide deck presentations are your best friend. But remember, we are talking about creating an awesome slide deck presentation, not just a group of slides randomly thrown together. A presentation that is pitch deck perfect. Pitch deck perfect? I don't know if that's even a term. Anyways, to make our lives easy, I've divided the do's and don'ts of an awesome slide deck presentation in 3 categories: words, organize, and tech. All you have to do is to get these 3 things right. So let's get started with words. Too many words clutter the slide. So don't put too many words on a slide, because audience gets confused what to remember or to take a note out of that particular slide. So instead, here's what you can do. Do add the title and the supporting image below the title, and that will do everything. The title could be a statement or even a keyword with an image that says everything. 90% of the people are visual learners, so make sure you use an impactful visual. A single statement or even a word with a good visual is enough, and you can use it as a cue to explain in detail. If you do that, the audience will be glued to you, and yet that one line will be effective enough to be remembered. Win-win for you and the audience too. Here's the next don't for words is don't use small fonts. Okay, let's do an exercise. Can you try reading this? Very good, if you could read it. Now imagine you are sitting right at the end of 100 feet room. Do you think you could have read it?
I don't think so.
Right? Unless, of course, if you have an eagle's vision. So now you know what to do. Do use large readable fonts. When you do that, your audience can sit comfortably in their seats and read. They'll not be craning their necks and standing up. Also, there will be no request to increase the fonts, which can actually be disturbing and throw you out of track. I have another exercise for you. If you can read that text just below this video called subscribe, then make sure you click on it if you are not already subscribed, because you will get one video every week with jam-packed knowledge. And that brings me to the next part of the do's and don'ts called organize. Organized slide deck presentations are always hit. It shows you have put in a good amount of effort and care enough for the subject. So let us all agree to that fact. One biggest crime I see repeated at most presentations is welcome, thank you, made by slides. So the first don't in this category is please don't use any slides that are unnecessary. For example, slides that says welcome at the start, thank you at the end, serve no purpose at all. Do ensure your slide gives only valuable information without anything that is repetitive or common knowledge. Start your slide presentation only when you begin to introduce your topic, and use your voice for pleasantries and other explanation. It sounds more genuine and real. Another place where people tend to go average is the graphs. Yes, we cannot go away from the statistical data, but the key here is don't show all the data that you can get your hands on. Look at this slide. If you can look at the graph, end of 2004, Commonwealth outstanding shares were 50%. Of course, we can see where exactly it's on the graph, but might take a minute or two. If we circle out that particular place, then say this. End of 2004, Commonwealth outstanding shares were 50%. It becomes easy for the audience to figure out. Yes, the one key do here is to highlight your most important data. This way, the audience knows exactly where to look and what to make of it. Here's the third one in organize, is don't have the audience look at your slides all the time.
You sure? Isn't that the point of presentation?
Well, my dear friend, you are the hero of your presentation and the slides are just the aid to you. So here's what you can do. Do black out your slides. Yes, black out the slide at a point in your story when you want the complete attention of your audience. Let me illustrate. Say that you are talking about the ill effects of obesity. You have given out the facts, the reasons, and the way to overcome it. And now you want to make an appeal to get people exercising. Let the slides go blank. This will bring on a hushed silence in a room. Now that the audience has nothing else to look at except focusing on you. Use that time to make an appeal, evince a reaction, or gather a promise that they will exercise and eat healthy. It works like a charm. And finally, let's move on to the do's and don'ts of technology. The big don't here is don't prejudge the technology. Assuming that everything will work is like living in a fool's paradise. There will be times, there will be surprises when the screen size will be different. Your slide deck will not be compatible with the technology on the stage. There will be no charger to charge your laptop. These may sound simple, but can make or break your presentation. And you don't want to get stuck at the last moment, do you? So do check the size of the screen. Do check the slide deck presentation is compatible with the technology on the stage. Basically, do a dry run to see if the technology works. I've seen many people walk away from stage just because their USB wouldn't work. So plan ahead to check everything. Ensure you don't end up fumbling on the stage trying to set up everything at the last moment. It is very critical step in reducing stress and delivering a flawless presentation. Try hitting the like button just to see if the technology is working on your end. Did it work? Awesome. See, technology helps us design beautiful and visually stunning presentations. But the next big don't here is don't use random designs. So do have an underlying theme or idea when you design your presentation. Make sure there is a similar design when it comes to font style, color, and the kind of images you use. That way the presentation looks better put together and make you look professional instead of someone who put together some slides in a hurry, which looks very unprofessional. Don't make it random, make it awesome. I know this is a lot to take in, but just keep these three things in mind. Words, organize, and technology. Let me know in the comment section below if I missed anything. If you like this video, just give me thumbs up. This is Nikhil. Keep speaking, keep expressing. World is your stage.